Hi, so I'm getting ready for this event, and I thought I'll just come in here, give you the updates that I did announce yesterday on my reels and on my shorts. And in case you missed it, this is just in case you missed it, I thought I'll come and tell you that I have decided that I am going to send a care package. I'm going to select one person every week and I'm going to be sending you, yes, you, a care package every week. So I've already announced the first person that I'm going to be sending the care package to. And the reason I've decided to do it because last time in the giveaway, you guys were like, you should uh, reward efforts and you should be, giving out people on efforts. And I was like, yeah, there are so many people that have been throughout my journey, supporting me whenever I'm uploading a reel or whenever I'm uploading something. I'm like, yeah, I can count on these people. I know that they're going to be, you know, commenting and sharing and liking, and it matters, right? It matters to me. Do not worry. I know I look a little bit crazy right now. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Anyway,
So this is what I've decided, that every week I'll just send one of you a care package. Who the person who has been commenting and liking and sharing and showing your love and support and DMing and asking me things, and it feels like we're friends. It feels like we're family. Speaking of family, let's not go there. No, not today. Not today. I had such a weird dream. Woo! It was
it was a painful dream. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, moving on. Ignoring that, don't worry. I know I look like a tomato right now. So yeah, it's going to be a surprise every week. I also don't know what I'm going to be sending to whom, but what can actually help is this, okay? If you tell me where you're at right now, in your headspace, if you're trying to do something new, if you're trying to, get over something, so I can like personalize it to you as much as possible. I can make that care package. It's called a care package. It's not a giveaway, guys. There are no like rules and there are no like those things. It's not a giveaway. It's a care package. Because why is it a care package? Because I want to show how much I care about you. Because if it was not for you, right, I wouldn't be making content. I would probably
be depressed this last summer, but I wasn't, and I broke that. I don't know how many year long curse because I was making content and because I thought I had these like people that were talking to me and interacting with me, and just so you know, I don't have that many friends. So if I did have friends, this is what I would do. I would send care packages, and I think gifting is my love language. I've just discovered.
But yeah, I really like last giveaway for me was like, yay, who's going to be the next one? Who's going to like get it? And I want to see their reaction. I want to see their stories, all of that. So yeah, I discovered a new love language because of you. I discovered a platform because of you. I mean, I know I discovered my passion in creating content. I did, but it was you that fueled it more, right? If you comment and I'm like, yeah, I'm not just shouting into some abyss. There is actually a person, a real person behind the screen actually consuming what I'm saying. So yeah, if it wasn't for you, I don't know what I would be doing. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? How is the summer? I know it's really not over in a lot of places, but it's over for me. It's over for me. It's monsoon season. It's my favorite season, and my concealer is khatam. Great. I'm using this NARS concealer. This has been one of my favorites in the past few months. I really like it actually. Just letting you know. I'm in the shade Tiramisu. So if you're a little bit like me, maybe this shade will go for you. But when it comes to, I think when it comes to your shades, now you have to go to the store and you have to like put it on your, like put it here on your, क्या कहते हैं, क्या कहते हैं इसको, jaw. Put it on your jaw and jawline and see it for real. Because online, I don't know. Online things look. I mean, online I can buy everything else, but not like skin color. And how you have to take your ass to the store and be like, what is my shade? Also, another thing that I've been thinking about is the fear of being misunderstood, because I had a big fear growing up, especially when I was a young adult, I would say around 19, 20, 21. And obviously that comes from my childhood, and that I had two
Biggest fears. I had fear of being misunderstood, and I had the fear of abandonment because I was abandoned a lot as a child. So yeah, so these two things I took in my adulthood as well.
And the other day I was thinking that why do we fear like being misunderstood so much, right? This is like a learned behavior, because for me it was like, if I'm misunderstood, there will be consequences, I'll be punished, I'll, they'll not like me, they'll hate me, blah blah blah. And at the end of it, it's that only, na, validation. We want people to like us, we want people to say that, oh, you're such an amazing person, but they'll not say it if they misunderstand us, and they'll not say it if they hear like this rumor about us that is not true, and then we feel like, oh my god, I'm going to be misunderstood for the rest of my life, and how do I. And that's why we just get into this over explaining ourselves, and why, and you're like, oh, I'm doing this because of this, and this is this, so all of that. I used to do that a lot. I don't know about you. But if you do that, if you still feel like you do that, and you're like always finding yourself just over explaining and just being like all the time just explaining yourself to people around you, you might have the fear of being misunderstood. So there you go. Not to, sorry to be the bearer of the bad news, but here's the thing, okay? Let me tell you this. If you're being misunderstood, it probably means that you're a unique person. It probably means that you're the kind of person who is not like everybody else, who thinks differently, who has a unique perspective. And we need people like you. But what happens to people like you, or people like me, who are a little bit different and who want different things in their life, we get misunderstood and we get sort of this cornered, right? Like, oh, this person is stupid, this person is dumb, this person is like, oh, iska kuch nahi hone wala, oh, you don't understand how life works, and you don't know how things happen, and this is the real world, like, wake up. And I don't know how many times I've heard that. But if you have heard that too, it just means you're unique. It just means that you're doing something that maybe people in and around you, in your family, your friends, have not thought of, and they're they don't know how to take this news, and they don't know how to deal with you. Not to say that you're difficult to deal with, but yeah. So this is what I did, okay, to get over this fear of being misunderstood. First, I stopped over explaining myself. I stopped explaining myself altogether. I was like, think what you think the worst. Think, whatever I can think that you're thinking the worst of me, double it to like 100 times and think that. Let's see what happens, okay? Because because this is, dude, what do I care if you think I'm the worst person in the world, okay? And I'm obviously not. But that's your thinking. Can I change it by over explaining and just always being the kind of person that I think you want me to be, but never being enough? This is actually, I think right now I'm defining a relationship with a narcissist. But yeah, that's what we do. We change ourselves and we mold ourselves into things that we are not, just to please this one person and just to get their validation from this one person. And it never happens, right? So that is what happened to me. And I was like, you know what, think the worst. Think, let me see your creativity now. Let me see your creativity, and let me see how badly can you paint me, because I have had enough. You know that famous dialogue, you want me to be the villain of your life? Go ahead, make me the villain. you know and once I did that, it just gave me the kind of freedom that I never had. Then I was like, wait, all my life I have been chasing this one person's approval, this one person's validation, and now that I know I'm never going to get it, and I've just let it go, it's like, that just, okay, now what? Now who am I? And I think right now, this was like around 20, when I was 20, 21 years old. And then I'm like, okay, now who am I? It just doesn't go away, right? Because it's a habit that is so instilled in you. It's a belief that is so instilled in you that it just doesn't go away. And then every day you have to sort of keep working on it and keep working on it and keep believing in yourself. And how do you believe? I think I've said this a million times. How do you believe in yourself? By making actions, by showing up for yourself, by being like, no, this is not enough for me. This is not the kind of life that I want to live. So no, I deserve better. Why? Because I am me. I don't need a reason for why I deserve better. I don't need a reason for why I am good enough. I'm alive. I'm good enough. Okay. So, so that that's what I've been thinking about recently a lot. That how did I go from a person who was so fearful of being misunderstood that she over explained every single step, every single thing, to now being like, not at all. I'm just like, सोच लो जो सोचना है सोच लो. So I think it started with first being like, let's see how far can they go with their story of me being the villain. And guess what? It's not even that far. I was thinking way worse than they were thinking. So, yeah, it kind of just frees you in a way that is very, very liberating. And see, now the face is not looking that crazy. Yeah, we are getting it all together. I did a little bit of a underpainting. Just in case you did not know what that is, it also obviously comes from a painting term. So when you're making a painting, basically you make an underpainting with a little bit of burnt sienna and burnt umber, so that you can place the shadows and the lights of the painting, and then on top of that you add the color. So that this is just painting knowledge. I don't, you didn't ask for it, but I'm going to give it to you. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. So you just basically add the color, and then the color comes out a lot more richer, because if you go with for the color on the canvas without your underpainting, you may think you're saving time, but then you're going to have to be doing multiple layers and keep on adding and adding. Getting that concept to makeup, which it's been around for a while, it's not a new concept. So you sort of just add your blush and your contour underneath first as a underpainting, and then right now I'm missing foundation, but you can go with the foundation. I actually never wear foundation. It's very rare for me, also because I live in a very humid environment, so it's really not worth it. So what I do is I just go on with my concealer, and everything's just sort of, then all the blush sort of seems like it's coming under from the underneath of the skin. It's not a slap on the face. So that's just something, a makeup tip for you. If you want like a really natural makeup, try this underpainting technique, what the thing that I just did. And I used a tint, I used a mixture of this moist ampule blusher from Hoare and this Flora tint from Benefit. And what the hell is this? Oh, ew. Okay. Huh. These two I just mixed because I wanted like a peachy color. This is more red, this is more pink. So yeah. Anyway, you get what I mean. You just saw what I did. I don't need to over explain it to you. Yeah. And yeah, so once I was like, ठीक है, सोच लो जो सोचना है. उसके बाद, the second thing that really helped me, like I said, building your self-worth, self-confidence, believing in yourself, blah, 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 blah. But these things, now they don't go away that easily. It's like, it'll like sort of sneak up on you when you don't expect it. So what has helped me is being super aware of myself and being very in touch with my feelings. Because here's the thing, we protect ourselves in multiple ways, right? We protect our money, we protect our homes, we protect, all of these physical things. But when it comes to our emotions, we kind of don't have the concept of protecting your emotions or protecting your spiritual self. And I've been meditating for a lot of years now, and wow, the base is done. Okay, I'm gonna also do a very no mascara look today. I'm going for a very, just very chill vibes, because it's a very chill event. So anyway, where was I? So what meditation has done for me now, it's given, so a lot of people think that, oh, when I meditate I'm going to become this very peaceful chill person, la la la. No, babe, you're first going to, it's going to give you a purging. Okay, so let's say you've been holding on to a lot of anger, a lot of regret, guilt, whatever. Okay, it's going to get it out of your system. and you're going to be like, wait, I'm meditating, why am I feeling so low? And isn't meditation supposed to make you feel happy and peaceful and blah blah blah? It is, but it's first going to give you what you need. That means it's going to give you what you have been denying yourself. That is what meditation is going to do for you. And that, it's a long journey. Okay, it's a very very long journey. Actually, like I said, I had a very weird dream today, right? So the first thing I did was wake up, meditate. Like, I think by now you know my routine. So, and I thought I'll feel better, right? I did feel a lot more grounded, but the emotions came out, dude. And yeah, so what has helped me is never denying my emotions, never being like, oh, this is too much, you're feeling too much, blah blah blah. But at the same time, never overindulging in my emotions also, because that is a trap. That is a big trap that people fall into. And they're like, when they get into this journey, they're like, oh, I'm meditating, I'm sitting with my feelings, I'm allowing myself my feelings. And what happens in this trap is that if you go on for too long, feelings are never ending. Sorry, I just spit at you. Feelings are never ending. Your subconscious is never ending. If you're going to keep poking it and poking the same pain and the same like hurt, it's going to keep repeating, right? So it's very very important that allow yourself the feelings, but never overindulge in it. It's like, what's that saying? Basically, keep your purpose above than your pain and your क्या कहते हैं उसको, lust is a wrong word, but pleasure. Keep your purpose above pain and pleasure, right? That's a very popular saying that we had. And that's what I realized today कि नहीं यार, I know I'm feeling what I'm feeling and it's very hurtful and it's very painful, but at the same time I have a purpose. I have found my purpose in making content, right? I feel like my voice does matter, and then there are people that who are listening, and even if it changes one person's perspective, like I've always said, it's always about perspective. Even if I can change one person's perspective and be like, and for them to be like, no wait, I do believe in myself, I do love myself, and I'm going to be every day making actions to love myself. That's it, my purpose is done. That's all I want, right, in life. So I mean, there are a lot of other things I want, but at the core of it, that's what I want. And so I told myself, नहीं, आज हमको event में जाना है, video बनाना है, we have to get into it. And then, because for so many days I've been thinking about this, how I've come over this fear of being misunderstood, I was like, you know what, let me talk about it. So yeah, the next step was I did my meditation, I sat with my feelings, and what that does is it makes you super aware that wait, whatever is happening, it might be that, or it might be this. So you make a conscious choice that wait, no, I can behave differently, I can choose a different behavior. And then with time, what happened with me was, uh, it became a little bit more of a second nature, to be super aware that I'm not just acting out of some earlier conditioning or some earlier fear or some earlier belief that was instilled in me. So working on that limiting belief over and over and over and it's a lot, I'm sorry. So in case you are, in that place in life where you're like, wait, I do feel this fear of being misunderstood, and because I want people to like me, because I want, that validation. First, first of all, you're very unique. If you're being misunderstood, it just means you're doing something different. And thirdly, whatever fear that you have now, that they might think that, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, that is way above than what they will actually end up thinking. Because when you just let go of that fear and you actually be like, okay, what are they saying? Oh, they're saying I'm selfish. Okay. Oh, they're saying that I am, not going to be succeeding in life. Okay. Oh, they're saying that I'm not good enough. Okay. Whatever they're saying is not even true. It's not even true. Like, actually, because they are saying what they're saying, because, or they're thinking what they're thinking, because that is what suits their story, that is what suits their क्या कहते हैं उसको, echo chamber, and they want to live in that echo chamber. and let them, right? Let them live. How does it affect you? How, it's your life. You have one life. So yeah, okay. So from now on, just take being misunderstood as a compliment and be like, oh, thank you. That just means I'm unique. That just means you don't understand my vision right now. And that's okay, babe. That's okay. Please go ahead and misunderstand me. Go ahead and say the worst. Because the only person who has the power of doing anything in my life for me is me. And anyone who has the power to do anything in your life for you is you. Okay, ठीक है, हो गया. आज का लेक्चर यहीं खत्म हुआ. But it's not the end of the video. Okay. I like the skin. I like the very natural thing. I want to skip mascara, which I know is a cardinal sin. But I just want to try something, okay? And but I'll still do a little bit of a wing, just a very tiny wing too, because we're still smile, and smile still does a. Are they equal? Kind of, not really. Okay, fine. It's okay. Also, I'm shooting my first transition video, which this is why I need a scarf in it. I also need somebody else's phone. I only have one phone. I film in that phone, so I don't know how I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try because I really want to. And let's hope for the best. Anyway, let me know how I did on that transition because it's my first, and I really hope you like it. Check out my Instagram. I probably would have been posted it by now if it turned out good. And I will see you in the next YouTube video where I will be announcing the next caregiver care package receiver. And let me know what you would like to expect in the care package, where you're at, so that I can make it more personal for you. And yeah, the only I think rule is show me as much love as you can, comment, like, share. You know this, you know the rule. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Till then, just remember, you're the most amazing, beautiful, magical human being, and here is a Kala Tika for you.